Guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay, guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, y'all, let's jump into the spread. It's a 5-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. Let's get into it. Okay, in your first set, you have the 3 of Swords in reverse, clarified by the 10 of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse, clarified by Oya in the reverse. Hierophant, clarified by 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Air. We got some new things coming through. Okay, then you have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Cups. Top of the deck, Empress, clarified by Karma or Judgment. And bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Cups, clarified by the 2 of Wands. All right, guys, give me a sec. Let me get into this. Y'all got so much going on. I might get into your, what are they called? Your overall messages. But we'll see. I might be able to jam it all in. You have... Your energies are coming out of the 4th, 5th, 3rd, and 10th. So 4th house Cancer, 5th house Leo, 3rd house Mercury, 10th house Capricorn. So family, okay, whether your own or the family you grew up with, your children with the 5, with the 5th house, or a creative project. There's also energy of an affair. Your 3rd house, communication, siblings, relatives, neighbors, some things going on with that. 10th house, career, social status, social standing. Either dealing with you or another person. Someone's definitely focused on their career right now. Okay, your planets that you have that are very strong are Venus and Pluto. And you have very strong Venus energy. And I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so Venus through the Empress. Okay, you have Venus through Taurus, because the Hierophant is Taurus energy. You also have Taurus energy here with the 6 of Pentacles. Double Venus. Venus with the 3 of Swords. This is Saturn in Libra. And Venus through the 2 of Cups, which is Venus in Cancer. So it's a lot of attraction, a lot of attracting, getting what you want, desire. So Venus is what's worthy of my desires, okay? It's love, money, luxury, pleasure, and relationships of all kinds. So please take this reading as it resonates. Not every relationship formed is about love. There's definitely some things about family stuff, and definitely things about third-party situations, right? I see a lot of that being pulled in for some of you, and the reason why is because there are so many people. Excuse me, hold on 1 second. Coffee got my throat dry. The reason why is the Pluto energy. Okay, there are a lot of relationships breaking up, some new ones forming, but it's because of the change. Like, certain changes and transformations happening with people who are already married are causing people to get divorces or stray before they, run off, and they're attracted to you. Like, you are letting off this very attractive thing. You may even have a Pluto placement in your chart that makes you more attractive to these unavailable, already partnered and or married people. Okay, and this could be happening for a while, only because anything that's a transit, anything that involves a Pluto transit can last for a bit, okay? But don't let that discourage you, because your Queen of Wands, 2 of Cups actually tells me that for some of you, you are in line for a true love relationship. It's already kind of written, with the Saturn energy. of the Three of Swords, you all are coming across new karmic contracts. There are ones that are expired. Some of them are trying to get renewed. And then I see a new set coming through. You got to be careful because some of them could be a little tricky, which is why the strength, you have this 3 here. So you got like the Three of Swords and you have the Empress. Okay, 33. All right. Now, Saturn is exalted in Libra. So it is your willingness to like have certain boundaries with people that will allow you to maintain new relationships, but not get so deeply involved that you get hurt with certain people. Okay. All right. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But there's so much I want to say. Let's just start from the beginning and hopefully I can get it all out. All right. So your Three of Swords with the 10 of Cups. Okay, there is an issue within a family relationship or a love relationship, okay? If it's family, you have 2 or more family members, at least 2, that have some sort of issue with you, okay? They could be hiding something, keeping a secret, or trying to get back into your life, especially with the Knight of Cups in reverse, or resurrecting. Someone wants to resurrect something. Some of you, it's your ex. They want to resurrect something after maybe you've caught them straying, Three of Swords in reverse. Or maybe you guys just had like sort of irreconcilable differences and they want to come back. But the Knight of Cups in the reverse says these people coming back have ill intent. They're using their words to seduce you. If it's family, they are going to guilt trip you, okay, on certain things. I definitely see the family thing with Judgment, 2 of Cups. They may call you before they actually come and they're going to try to sauce you up, butter you up. Y'all hear the sirens. So just know that if it's a family member, mother, okay, for some with the Empress in reverse, definitely there's mother energy with 2 of Cups, Empress, or sibling, but they're going to try to guilt you about something. And they're angry. Somebody's mad. Somebody's already mad. The thing is with this 10 of Cups, you be careful about letting people back. 10 of Cups is an abundant energy. It's a happiness energy, but it's in the reverse with the Three of Swords. So it's almost like if you leave these contracts open, you don't get the abundance that you're looking for. If you are trying to rehash something with an ex, take on an ex-husband or an ex-wife again, or a long-term partner, you know, it was like you guys were married, or these family members, you leaving this open, not finishing, closing it after whatever happened, allowing them to come back will definitely affect your overall happiness. Really, it will. That's why Oya is in reverse. We cannot resurrect. We can only blow them away. You know? Resurrection energy with the graveyard. What's dead is dead. Because how you feel about them, you can't forgive it. Whoever this is, if you have a situation like that or a situation about to manifest with these people, there's going to be something where you cannot forgive and they will try to beg you or try to make sense out of it. And it doesn't there's just no making sense out of it. I lose letting you back in. So hold on, give me a second. Yeah. If it's not one person, it's about 2 or more. Okay. Let's go to your third position. You have the Hierophant clarified by the 6 of Pentacles, okay? There seems to be a holdup of money, or money is a motivation, all right? With this Taurus energy, because sometimes the Hierophant can be a bank. So I don't know if there's a loan that's being held up. I don't know if there's an account that's frozen or you felt like you had to freeze your account, but someone was trying to get money and they can't. Someone either wants money and can't get it, or someone was trying to get it and you had to stop it, all right? With this Hierophant 6 of Pentacles. This energy is an energy of like a disparity, a large disparity between whether it be a family member, friend, or a lover. Yeah, there's a financial disparity between you and another person. And with Hierophant energy, especially with Empress energy, this could be someone trying to marry you or get into a relationship with you based on finances. This could even be you getting with someone where there is a financial disparity. But, you know, be careful, y'all. I don't even know how to explain this because I don't know if that relationship is actually going to last long. This energy here is not long standing. Okay, so give me a second. Let me sit with this for a second. Yeah, it's either way. Someone's coming at you trying to get what you have, or you enter a relationship trying to get something from someone else. But here, I want to talk about this in a positive way too. You got this Queen of Wands. She's telling me a lot too. I'm going to flesh it out. But you all are going to meet some people that could actually really, really help you. And there are some of you where it's time to get more social, time to get out there, whether it's like literally going out to have some fun, if you can. And I'm not saying this is happening now. I feel like this is an energy that's progressing. But if you can, go ahead and have fun, but with boundaries, okay? You don't have to let nobody cross your boundary or do nothing you don't want to do, but there's a way to have fun with boundaries, okay? Now, the other thing is, if it's not just fun, it's business, it's literal networking. And you're going to meet somebody significant, because there is a person who's going to connect you to one thing or connect you to many people, and you definitely want to take that up. It could be that you are the one who, if you are the one who's in the disparity, right? But the thing is that try not to come off opportunistic. And what makes you come off opportunistic is not being prepared for what the person has to offer. So if you know you're speaking to somebody that can get you where you got to go or around the right people, be ready. Be ready. You need to trust your inner voice, okay, where God is telling you to go, all right? You also need to, be prepared. Don't bite the hand that feeds you kind of thing, because with Empress energy, there's a feeding. Somebody could like literally put you in an environment where there's a lot for you to partake on, right? So don't bite the hand that feeds you. I don't see Page of Wands energy. Page of Wands energy would be that type of person, literally, want somebody to teach me, provide me with a bunch of information and sort of spoil it, or, think that they deserve it and they haven't done anything. So this person that's going to help you out is going to help you because you seem ready, dedicated, or prepared for whatever it is that is coming up. So don't be afraid of it. Now, the other thing too that I'm feeling really, really strong is guidance, direction, workshops, stuff like that. So if a friend says, hey, let's go to this workshop, it's about X, Y, and Z to teach you this, that, and the third, you might want to go. Just go listen, see what it's about. You may meet somebody or actually find something that you're good at. The other thing too is I feel like some of you all are the teachers. Some of you are the teachers, and you would make a decent amount of money if you would share your knowledge, right? Spiritual knowledge or something that you've studied for a long time. You need to share it, whether it be over the internet or through actual face-to-face classes. There's that energy here where Hierophant Two of Cups, a group of us are meeting based off something like a shared common thing. Like this common thing we all share. The fact that you don't teach this is holding up your money, right? You're not being presented with the money. The other thing too is somebody could not have enough money for school. Hierophant would be like an advisor or something like that. So if you feel like I don't have enough money, maybe you need to like talk to financial aid or someone who's been in your position before and ask about how to get the money you need, what route to take. Maybe you don't have to come out of pocket for it. All right. Somebody's like, I can't do it because I don't have any money. I can't go to that institution because, no money. But if you follow a direction, which is Hierophant energy, the money appears or it becomes available to you. Some of you all, it's spiritual. If you follow certain spiritual rules, some money is going to get released to you. For others of you, it is literal advice, either from that institution or some person you can trust, okay, about how to release money or get money to further your education or participate in a workshop. And then others of you, like I said before, you're the one who needs to teach, and the money will flow if you open up your mouth and teach people, okay? Now, with this Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords energy, these are brand new things, brand new ideas, emotional offers. With Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, engagement, especially with Hierophant. So I've already mentioned like somebody, and I've heard this in personal readings. There have been people who literally, like I say, have been trying to propose to people after meeting them only for a little bit of time. So be aware of that kind of energy. Like the energy of someone trying to marry you is strong, but it's because y'all are meeting people in these intense ways. Pluto is intensity. All right. Karmic with the scales, intense, obsessive. Hold on, give me a second. Highly sexual. These are the types of relationships that actually change you. Some relationships in your life are bigger than the both of you. And what that means is you either come together or you fall apart because of what you come together, either because of what the person is trying to teach you or what you all can do together, or the fact that if I don't break apart from this person, the power that I need to express will never be expressed. So there will be intense matchings and intense endings in order for power to be released or to be actualized. Okay? Give me a sec. 1 second. Now, let's talk about, there's a feeling of rejection here. Lightly, and some that's sort of an emotional sting. And it could have to do with the masculine. So here, top and bottom, you have the 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Empress, Judgment. Okay. Now, this energy could be taken 2 ways. First, it could be like, yo, I'm bored with everybody out here. I keep coming across these third-party things or just people I'm not interested in. So when I'm by myself, I get a lot of shit done and I move into another territory. Like I have that space to really like plan stuff out, do what I got to do. Now, if we're going to talk about Mars and Venus in a sexual way, this is somebody who is ready to have sex and somebody who won't. This could go for either one, masculine or the feminine, but I'm feeling like there's a masculine who won't have sex. So if you are feminine and you're wondering, why won't you touch me? You're having issues with the masculine. And masculine, you could be going through this with the feminine, so just take it as it resonates. But I'm really feeling like it's a feminine, so I'll just talk about it like that. Feeling like, why won't you touch me? Why haven't we done anything with this energy? That's because Pluto, someone's changed. They're not the same. Like how you're young here, old here. Their desires have changed, or with 2 of Wands energy, their orientation. Mars is about your orientation. Like Venus is what I like, but Mars is like what gets me off. Okay, and the orientation could be of the opposite sex, but sometimes that's the same sex. So there could be someone, you could be dating someone or married to someone right now where their orientation is more pronounced now. It's like they may have been able to hold it back or hide it previously, but now all of a sudden it's like it's not, I can't hide it anymore. Possibly with the 2 of Wands in the upright, they've tried it. They've tried something. They've tried it enough times to know I like this, and this is what I want to continue to do. Now, if this person isn't honest with you, this can make you feel undesirable. Okay, so this is why you don't date based off sex and stuff like that and looks, because that shit changes so quick for people, and people lie, and in this energy, this is like getting my needs met real quick. With Venus energy, it's just attraction. I tell y'all, Venus energy attracts, but it takes another factor to have staying power. So when you're dealing with men and women like this is how shit could just change up. And then you're feeling like, did I do something? Did I check? No, this person's either being honest or literally they're off on some other new thing that you didn't know that they may be interested in. Okay? So don't take it personal. And the way you don't take it personal is you don't let other people put your value, your intrinsic worth in your body or money. Like if you were to go broke all of a sudden and now he or she wants to leave you, it's like, yeah, that's, now you know why they were here. It was either for money, it was for looks, it was for sex. And then, when they think someone has more or better, here they go. But in particular, there is a man, and I've picked this up more than once about impotency, and stuff like that, or not being able to get there. and with the energy of pregnancy, I'll say this. Some of you all are like, we're never having kids because he won't touch me, or someone may have a baby outside of a marriage or a relationship. Or for some of you, like your children, you may become a grandparent. There could be a child born because your child has a child. But yeah, that's that energy. Somebody's orientation is different. Yes. That's why they've been rejecting you. So now you know. But on the flip side, you can get what you want. You may not get it this year. It may not come next year, but I know it's here from the Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. And this is about your own attitude of confidence. Being confident within who you are allows you to find the relationship that you deserve. Two of Cups. Okay, this is a relationship built on respect, love, definitely attraction. But if we're gonna take this Four of Cups energy, especially with Empress in reverse and the Three of Swords, you have to remember what you've learned in your last cycle about having sex too soon. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, Justin, I know my auntie, cousin, my friend, they had sex with their person the first day they met them and they're still together. That's them. That's them, y'all. You got to look at your chart and you have to look at the lessons you've been learning with people in order to truly understand what does it take for me to get what I desire, Venus energy. If you could be honest about that, you can have whatever you want in the time that it's meant to appear. And it's going to appear with all this, like, with that Saturn energy, there's a karma here. So this is saying like, okay, you will meet someone through like some social thing, you being confident, social, working. Literally, I feel like going out more than just work. Like, okay, but I'm not saying now, I think it's later, but you're going to meet somebody just like you. Y'all are going to become very attracted to each other, but do not sleep with them so fast. This is why you have judgment. Like, you're changing from being the queen, the empress in reverse to the empress in the upright. And like her secret weapon, her weapon is the girdle. Okay, the girdle is the empress's weapon. And what does the girdle do? It protects, your lower half. Lock it up. It doesn't let all of that goodness of the empress spill out for everybody to just take advantage of. Okay, so and two, like, you've learned boundaries, and this is what this new person is going to be looking for or has learned for themselves. So if you try to bed that girl real fast or let that man have it too soon, he or she may feel like you're trying to like either manipulate, coerce, or you don't care, right? Okay, so just remember that for later. You don't have, it don't have to be for now, because you could be in your own state of mind or whatever, but that is going to really lock down your future person. The fact that you refused sex on the first night. And it's not even refused, it's like you didn't push it. And that's a good thing though, y'all. Y'all gotta be like, take time to see people, what they're like, because already some of y'all are dealing with people who are like, well, we're not having sex anymore. That's because I didn't really look at them. I didn't really notice what my partner wanted. Maybe my partner wanted a guy. And if you're a guy, like, maybe my partner wanted a girl. Maybe they got with me just because of I fit the bill, the mold, kind of thing. Okay? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Let me see if I missed anything for you. Just be aware that, like, everything that's coming towards you, just because it feels intense, just because people are trying to apologize, doesn't mean it has to happen. These new contracts, karmic contracts, some of them will feel just like old ones. You don't have to take them on. Some of them where there is an opportunity doesn't mean like I have to give everything, or we have to always be friends, or we have to be deep, really close. Like Three of Swords tells me, I've learned to keep my boundaries up. That's how we can either maintain our friendship, or I could get what I need from the relationship, friendship. Hold on. I think I mentioned earlier, some of you all may be relocating. Your financial mindset is shifting too. If people have been treating you like a bank, you're not doing that anymore. Like, you are closing it down. You're not giving money away just to please anybody. Not letting family members guilt you, or old friends or old relationships. You guys are very attractive. All this Venus energy, there's this flirtatious sparkle, charm that is coming off, which is making you more popular, either within what you do or the circles you're running in. So, you know, be aware of that. Be aware that, you know, a lot of people find you attractive or interesting. Hold on. You're going to get a lot of offers, and some you're just going to have to like really sit with and decide whether or not that's for you. It may shock you how many you get. Okay, hold on. But do know that in this energy of Venus-Pluto, certain things will reach like a crisis. With family, love relationships, whatever's happening with you or another person in your energy can bring up possessiveness, jealousy. You could also meet new people with traits of possessiveness, jealousy. So be aware. But it's as soon as you sense that, I feel like it ends quickly. It ends really, really fast. Now, there are some relationships that may be transformed. I'm feeling like I feel like there's a person that's coming in somebody's life where y'all were friends or whatever the case may be, but they left, and when they were away, they changed. And I think there's a change happening with you. And when you guys both come back as your different selves, you can transform, or your karmic contract is transformed. And that does not have to be with love. I honestly feel that with friendship. So some of you all, this Queen of Wands energy, the person you meet that, you know, you're so cool with, is someone you may already know, but they literally like, they've transformed themselves to a point where now us being friends or partners or whatever is more beneficial for the both of us. Like, if I changed and you didn't, then what the fuck we doing here, right? Or vice versa. But when you have some sort of boundary and you've changed, and there's an influx of something coming in. Now your life is transformed, their life is transformed. We can do something, build a business, be better friends. I could actually introduce you to the people I know because I know you own the same shit I'm on. That kind of energy, definitely. So don't be afraid to be social, because you know now. You know now, you've learned from whatever happened, X, Y, and Z. And when those social interactions become too hectic, or you feel like you're being dragged into drama, you know that you could always pull yourself away and just focus on whatever it is that you have in front of you. You can still move on into new territory because you've learned how to move without depending on people. And now, because I don't depend on them, and I'm assured of I'm secure, more self-assured. There's no desperate energy, so I can take the positive from certain interactions. And if they get to be a little too crazy, if the person I'm interacting with becomes too jealous, too possessive, too whatever, in business, money, love, then I know I can pull myself back and keep socializing and moving around, and something else will come. You know, you're not wholly dependent. But I will say, for some of you, your contacts and relationships are definitely going to affect this next part of where you're going in your life. Yeah. It won't all be so, it won't all be so nobody can help me. There are no, it'll be more like, oh, they can help me. It's just not deeper than what we are doing right here. There's no deeper than that. So I don't got to put forth all that extra effort. I don't need to feel like I'm being taken advantage of because I need this. You don't have to do that. Like, it's just not that kind of party. Okay. And remember, y'all, don't get married too fast or too soon. Some of that stuff it will end quickly, and, you know, 3 of Swords, all that bullshit, especially if you didn't sign no prenup or nothing, that get a whole headache. All right, y'all, that's what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, see ya.